hear about his injury?
No, I didn't realize it, but I haven't heard anything yet. I'm going to check with after this, but seem to be in good spirits in the locker room after.
And obviously, you talked before the game about controlling the speed of the game. How do you feel like you guys managed this game in following his exit as well?
Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought to have two 25-point quarters against them, our turnover were low until the last few minutes of the game where we got to 18. So, and then we had 16 offensive rebounds. So I thought we controlled the pace with our rebounding, with our ball security throughout the game, and getting to the free throw line. Slows the game down a little bit. So I thought we did a good job of that. But we also found opportunities to run. I thought we were the faster playing team in the first half for a lot of that middle of the second quarter there. So yeah, it's good.
You say with Peyton a lot, you always say, like, everyone wants to talk about the three-point shooting. We had 11 rebounds tonight. Yeah. Bothered Poole a lot of the night. What do you see in those other areas?
Yeah, I mean, just him becoming a complete player. Like you said, it's not just the offense. Like you said, it's his rebounding, and he takes the pressure off of Drew and Jalen, who are the primary guys that are matched up with some of the best players night in and night out. And when you can do that and have another guy that can kind of just take him out of his rhythm, he's just becoming a complete player.
What do you like about this group in general? You guys seem like over the past 2 years do a good job of stopping runs from becoming big runs.
Yeah, I think that's the key. Is you're not going to prevent runs, but it's having the awareness, but the understanding on how to stop those quickly. One, figuring out why they're happening, and then stop them quickly with offensive execution, defense, and rebounding. So they never get too high, too low. They have an understanding of the game. But I think against a team like this, that's the most important thing: is how can you stop runs.
A game like this, where you kind of need to create your own energy, how important is the bench?
Yeah, I think small things like that, picking up full court, double teams, getting out and running in transition, all those things go into, I guess, like you said, creating your own energy. I thought the guys did a good job of that tonight.
Sam, you played 79 games last year. Obviously, there were a couple of losers to start this year. How have you seen him persevere through that and manage that and bounce back?
I mean, to me, it's just more about his consistency. Whether anytime he's in the game, you know what you're getting. You're getting solid individual defense, you're getting execution, and you're getting a three-point threat. But it can do other things as well, with his passing and putting two on the ball. So, it's a credit to him for just the consistency that he shows when he's out there. You know exactly what you're getting.
Don't you like these breaks in here and having these couple of games within the 3 months?
I mean, too much of anything is not good for you. So if you have too many games, it's not good for you. If you have too much of a break, it's not good for you. So just have to manage the middle, manage the margins, make sure we get better.
Jason had that save that led to the Peyton 3, and at the time it looked like you really appreciated that. What did you appreciate?
I mean, I appreciated that. That was the end of the appreciation, but I think to protect the rim and the team like that, I thought Luke's physicality on that one, I think it was just that whole possession, because I think it was off a turnover, and they were coming down at the other end, and we got it back to 5-on-5 and gave up an offensive rebound. But we had ability to just stay with it, and then he dives and makes a play, and those plays matter. So I thought it was a team effort on the physicality and kind of just sticking with it.
You talked a lot about Luke playing physical this year. Is that a conversation you had with him going into the year? Is that something you guys wanted to specifically do once you get the free throw on the end?
I think a lot of it just has to do with it's tough. Luke's in a tough spot sometimes, especially with KP and Al. He starts sometimes he's not in, sometimes he's in. So it's difficult to maintain a rhythm of the way that you need to play night in and night out. And he does a tremendous job trying to do that. But I think moments where you can affirm him and let him know how important he is to the team, regardless of how much he's playing, allows him to play with that freedom and that physicality. I have no idea.
Thank you.
Thanks.